Hey, what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube? This is Roy, aka Horizon Guy. My eBay store is Horizon Picks. This is a sales update video for the first half of September 2016. All these listings you're going to see are 30-day fixed price with make offer. I have my sheet here, which actually shows the best offer prices that I took because the listings don't always show that. There are fees involved here. These numbers you're going to see are before fees. Most of these listings have shipping added on, but I did have a few where I did have some free shipping options to close the deal. So let's get into it. All right, so the first item I have here is a men's EMS backpack. I got this at a flea market for, I believe I paid $10 with this and one other gym bag, which I ended up since selling on eBay for around $20. Took a best offer of $30 on this. I believe this fit, I was able to get this into a large box that the priority mail boxes come in, so it just made it. I had this quite a bit higher. It did take a couple months to sell. This is a Pabst Blue PBR. Pabst Blue Ribbons, very popular beer, very collectible. This I got at a yard sale for $5. I took a best offer of $50 on this, and I did offer free shipping. I believe the guy was close to about one state over from where I live. So it was a really beautiful sign. When I saw it and picked it up, I knew I'd be able to. It wasn't perfect, had a few little spots here and there, but overall in great shape for someone's man cave. Okay, these timers, I actually had bought a milk crate at a flea market. It was during the early August week or two where we just had a heat wave out here on the East Coast, and it was hot. And I was at a flea market, a guy was cleaning up, and everybody was just, it was so hot, and he was cleaning up, he was practically giving stuff away. Grabbed a milk crate full of these timers, and I gave him $5 for the crate, and there was, I think, 4 timers in there, 3 of which I sold. So this one I took a best offer of $35 on this one. This second one I took a best offer of $34. And on this one, I took a best offer of $42. So I think I still have 1 or 2 still listed. So on my $5, I was pretty psyched about that. These are pretty popular right now. If you see these, pick them up because you have Halloween coming up, you have Christmas coming up. People also use these for their driveway lights, security, any kind of things for your lawn. They're pretty excellent, but you do make sure you test them out because a lot of times the fuses can be blown, or if these pins are missing, so you definitely want to check that out. This Harley Davidson bag, I believe I may have shown this before on a previous video. I did get a couple cancellations on this bag in the past, but I did sell it. I took a best offer of $26 on this. It's a beautiful bag, Harley Davidson. I do get a lot of interest right away. Usually don't keep things very long. I had gotten this at an auction in a bin lot. I believe I paid about $5 for the bin. Along with some other stuff, and it's just a beautiful bag. It really didn't have much wear at all, so 26 on that. I was at a yard sale about a month and a half ago, and the people were moving. They actually sold me. I normally don't do much with golf, but they had, I think, 10 boxes of balls like this, all different kinds. And the guy wanted $1 a piece, and I kind of was like, I don't really know from golf balls. So I was walking away. He said, "Oh, you could take them all for $5." So this was just one, the first box that I actually sold. I have, I think, about 9 more listed, and I took a best offer of $15.29 on these Top Flight. So got some return on my money already, and have 9 more boxes to sell, so hopefully they'll go. This filter, I actually had 2 of these. I got these at an auction. I believe I paid I think around $6 a piece. I got two of these. One actually was new, this one, and I had one other that was used. I ended up selling the used one at a flea market. I think I got $15 for it at the flea market. On this filter, I took a best offer of $52.50, plus the buyer paid shipping on that. I mean, and these can go for much higher. I had it lower than everybody else. So if you see these Fluval, they're these underwater filters for your fish tanks. These Easton grips, I had bought a whole bunch of sporting goods at an auction. The guy had said that there was a clear out going on, and he had tons of these types of items. I got a flat of these. There was 20, I think 20 of these, so I listed them up for a piece per lot. You see, I sold two of these. I took a best offer of $18 and $16 on two of these, and you see I have three more left. I believe I paid about $5 for all of them, so I have three more lots to go, and I sold both of these within about a week of each other. So hopefully the rest will go. It is baseball season. This Brookstone Towel Spa. I had this up for about a month it took to sell. I took a best offer of $33.99 on this. I got this at the Goodwill on a half off day. It was, I believe it was the $4.97, so $5 and half of that. So about $2.50 I had into this. The buyer did pay the $33.99 plus the shipping charge on that. This I listed because it wasn't huge money. I took a best offer on this hose of $20, but I got this at a flea market. Again, people were cleaning up, and I paid $1 for it. So, and this sold right away. This sold within about two days, something like that. So you got to figure though, if you go into like a Sears to get this item, you're probably gonna pay I don't know, 10 or 15 bucks. So at the minimum, so somebody, ponied up 20 bucks for that, and on my dollar, I was pretty happy with that. This Stetson hat, I got this at a flea market from some people I know, fellow resellers. They were packing up again. I seem to catch people when they're packing up, but they were really kind of overselling clothes, and they did have some decent clothes. A few things which I've actually sold since this item. But this fedora, I did pay $1 for this. I took a best offer of $25 on it. I had it up for about 2 months, and just kept slowly lowering it, and eventually it sold. These Rollerball, I got these. I thought they were just really kind of unique. They're kind of inline stunt skates. They have that. You see, they have this, just the two on the ends. I guess these are for more tricks and stuff. I got these at a flea market. I paid $10 for these. Again, I had these quite a bit higher. One thing that was cool about this lot is it actually had some extra, parts here, but it also had a full set of pads, which I listed separately in another listing, which I then sold for, I think I got around 17 bucks for the set of pads. So on this, I did get full price at $34.99 on my 10 bucks, and then like I said, I had sold and made a little bit more on the pads as well. So pretty happy with that. These jean shorts, really kind of strange. I did get the full price of $34.99 on these. I did offer free shipping on them. Again, people in the heat wanted to leave a flea market, and they just did fill a bag for $1. And I grabbed these. They sold overnight at full price, $34.99. So keep a lookout. 508. And these were in a red rust kind of color. They do come in some other colors, but I got a couple other items. I paid $1 for the bag. It was just a fill a plastic, grocery bag for $1. And in that, I also grabbed these. These were in there for that same dollar. They're Born leather flats. This brand does pretty well for me. You can find Born uh, at Goodwill. I find these all over the place, and they're decent quality. People seem to really like this brand. I took a best offer of $20 on these. Again, I did have the free shipping. These actually went international. They did go first class to Kentucky for the global shipping program. At a yard sale, I came across some photo equipment. This was one piece. This is like Lightroom photographic paper for development. This was an opened box. The girl had a bunch of photography stuff, and I did pick up a few different items. She said she used this for a project, and I did actually put that here right in the condition. But she said it was nearly full. I did get full price on this with free shipping, and this sold within about a day or two, right away. Along with that, I did get this. These are two packs of 3 rolls of the Ilford film. This is expired film. It expired in May of last year. I did take a best offer of $20, and you see I did offer free shipping on this. It did go first class for, I believe, the $2.60. So I believe I paid for these. I think I paid $3 for the pair of these, and I did take that best offer of 20. So still pretty happy with that. The paper, I believe, I paid. I think I paid maybe $3 or $4 for this. So very happy with picking up that stuff. Next up, this is a great kind of story. These lock sets, I was at a local auction. It was raining pretty hard all day. I wasn't going to go, and I ended up stopping by. I needed some bins. I ended up getting some bins at this auction, and sitting out in the rain were several cases of these lock sets. So I ended up picking up a whole case. I believe it was maybe 24. And they were very wet and kind of not, but they were intact. This stuff really doesn't rust. So I ended up getting this full case and another 2 cases for, I know I paid somewhere around $3 to $4 a flat, or a case, if you will. I took these home, laid them out on the floor, put a fan in front of them. They dried up nicely. You can see they have a little bit of shelf wear here and there. I mean, everything dried out. Everything looks really nice. I put them back together, and some kind of didn't make it, and those had to be kind of tossed. I put those out at the flea market. But I had originally had these up. You see, I have a lot of 4s. I had these up singularly, then in 2-piece lots. No one really was biting on it, and then eventually I put these up at lots of 4, and you see right here, one person came in and did me a great service and picked up all that I had. So all 16 of these. I ended up giving them a couple extra locks that I had, just in the remote chance that like there was one little piece missing here or there and they had an alternate. But I took a best offer on the entire lot. That's 16 locks for 100 even. And you see I did have shipping included on that. So I was able to ship this for pretty cheap. They were fairly local, like one state over. And I believe I only paid maybe $10 or $11, and it went via priority mail, believe it or not, with my discount. So really happy to get those out. I had those for a couple months, and glad to see them go all to one spot there. This Oral-B toothbrush, great piece. This was actually given to me by a friend of mine who had moved. She no longer used it, needed it. It was in full working order with the charger and the tip and everything. I did get full price on this, the $69.99. I did have free shipping. This actually did go international via the global shipping program. Because of the price, I did ship this priority mail just in case something happened or it arrived damaged. And it did not. It did get to Kentucky and on its way. So really, again, this was more of a gift. Nothing really invested in that item. These Adidas Barricade. This is a pretty kind of more current, cool looking tennis sneaker. You could see some of the Adidas is worn, but I think Djokovic wears Adidas, if I'm not mistaken. Not these particularly, he wears more expensive, but these are in that style, a little bit more current tennis. They're really good, high retail price tennis sneakers. Took a best offer on these of $30. Reason I did that is I'm really trying to move inventory. $30 was fine with me. I paid $2 for these at a flea market, and was happy to move them along. These Clark's Touring, they actually can go for a little bit more, but I had been kind of lowering the price on these. I did take a best offer of 20 on these. I got these at, again, the Goodwill, had the half off day. And instead of, I believe, $6.97, I paid $3.50 for these. So happy to take 20 bucks, pack them up, move them out. And the last item I have is these Hoban highway glasses. I had gotten these in a haul of snowboarding, skiing type material, athletic apparel. I had about 7 pairs of these Hoban. This is, I think, about the 3rd one I've sold. I took a best offer of these for $60. I did offer free shipping. These go in right in the small 7x7 priority box by the Postal Service. So had a few bucks probably synced into these with the lot that I got. So at 60 bucks, happy to move these along. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Check out my store. It's Horizon Picks on eBay. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, you have anything you wanted to add. Did I get it wrong? Did I get it right? And thanks for watching.